In that segment tonight, the Factor has been covering the child scandals attached to the internet. We believe the misuse of computers and cell phones. In that segment tonight, the Factor has been covering the child scandals attached to the internet. We believe the misuse of computers and cell phones is corrupting kids at an alarming rate. At the Franklin Middle School in Green Bay, Wisconsin, 4 students have been suspended for fighting and then posting the violence on the net. Green Bay police say they are going to charge up to 6 students in this case. And in Arkansas, a shocking situation. A 15-year-old boy had sex with a 13-year-old girl, and it was posted on the net. This happened at the Coleman Junior High School in Van Buren. Police are investigating and clearing things are getting out of control all over the country. Joining us now from New York, Parry Aftab, the author of the book, The Parent's Guide to Protecting Your Children in Cyberspace. So here's the deal. I believe that not only are unsupervised kids with bad parents at risk here, but I believe every American child is at risk because of the technology. Do you see it that way?
Well, I agree. I think we're finding kids are exposed to technology and the means to share any idea they had at the time that seemed like a good idea at the time with the world.
So the impulse control of children obviously is poor, which is why they're children. And as you get older, your impulse control is supposed to mature. But now you're putting machines, mass marketing machines that can zip all over the world in the hands of immature people with no impulse control who are under peer pressure, as all children have been throughout history, to do stupid things. That's the bottom line, right?
Well, absolutely. And our key message here is don't be stupid. And our kids have more power in their backpacks, pockets, and purses than they ever had in big computers years ago. So what do? We need to teach them to think before they click. We need to find the solutions in the technology, and we need to make sure that parents stop buying things if they don't know what they do.
Okay, now here's my solution. I have a very specific solution because you know this is a no-spin zone, Council. All right? Ms. Aftab is an attorney. You know we have sex ed in all public schools? I think we have to have technology ed.
And you know what?
I think we have to have education specifically targeted about the abuses of technology and the harm it causes. And every public school, starting at the 6th grade, student has to take it. What say you?
Well, Bill, I'm going to agree. I run Wired Safety. We're the world's largest internet safety group, and we have that absolutely for free, starting with one on cyberbullying that's coming out in 2 weeks. Everything else totally free. We're all free, unpaid volunteers. I think we absolutely have to have it, and we have to make sure that the kids understand consequences. Next Wednesday at the Senate, I've got teens who train with me for at least 2 years as experts presenting their research on how at risk kids are and the solutions for those risks.
Okay, because not only is it the crazy kids having sex and putting it on the net, or fighting and putting it on the net, committing crimes and putting it on the net, but it's the kids who receive the material. It's the kids who get the blasts that they can see anything on their cell phone. Here it comes. But I hope that you're able to convince some of the senators that we need legislation here. We need stricter laws, number one. And number two, we need education, public education, to be mandated, because most public schools get money, get tax money, tax dollars. And okay, we brought the teen pregnancy rate down in this country by education mostly, I believe, all right? Now we have to say, now there's a new danger that I didn't have to face, you didn't have to face when we were growing up. And that danger, we can't count on parents to do it. Many parents are derelict, as you know, and many parents don't understand the danger themselves. They don't know what the kids are doing on the cell phones and on the computers. They don't know.
So who knows the kids? So one of the things we need to do is get the kids out there protecting themselves and each other. The Girl Scouts just launched a huge initiative that I helped create that gets the girls out there helping themselves, their parents, and others. We need to start putting education into the classroom.
Yeah, it's got to be. The awareness has to be off there. Now let's go to Van Buren, Arkansas. You know, I've actually been to Van Buren. I mean, this is a place, you don't get more rural America than Van Buren, Arkansas. I mean, it's churches everywhere, it's traditional folks, it's this and that. You got a 15-year-old and a 13-year-old. They have sex and photograph it. And then, bang, it hits the cell phones all over the community, and there are the 2 kids going like this. it's inconceivable. Look, I was the dumbest kid in the world. If you don't believe me, read Bull Fresh, my book. I was incredibly stupid as a kid. I would never have done that as a child. And I'm saying to myself, it can't be they're that stupid. Nobody's that stupid.
Well, they're kids, so impulse control seemed like a good idea at the time.
Seemed like a good idea. Come on, Miss Aftab. To whom? A Martian?
And I think that's what we need to do. We need to absolutely get some technology out there. McAfee has a new product that'll hit in about 3 weeks that allow parents to monitor what's going on. Kids have to understand that you put this stuff out there, you may be a registered sex offender by the time the court's finish with you, and that picture's going to be out there.
Every parent should take this thing in Van Buren, Arkansas, sit down with their children tonight and say, this is insane. Don't you ever consider this, and if anything like that happens, you come to me right away.
Your lips to God's ears.
That's what has to happen. This peer pressure has to.
That's it. And don't be stupid.
Good luck in the Senate. Good luck in the Senate. Directly ahead as we continue from California. The father of the octuplet mom appears on Oprah.